Marshmallow Fanboy here with G.I. Joe Classified Series Breaker with Ram Cycle from the Target exclusive Special Missions Cobra Island. Now, I managed to get one with the re-release, which was maybe a year after solicitation, after they'd all sold out. They re-offered all the Cobra Island stuff. So I was able to get one of everything at that time. But that was it. But thanks to Big Bad Toy Store, I was able to get two more. So I have three, which, you know, I really love the Ram Cycle. And I wanted to army build that one. I wasn't super crazy about the Baronesses. But also, I think that the Breaker body is pretty base. And you can put any head on there and it would be just as good. So I think that Breaker... as is sort of an army builder. So I'm going to open this. Breaker's one of my favorite characters. The Ram Cycle is one of my favorite vehicles. I like that the cannon comes out and can either go in here to go on the Ram Cycle, or that Breaker can wield it. Even though he's not really a heavy weapons guy. But I am willing to suspend disbelief just because I don't care about accuracy. I care about getting these characters that I really, really like. So the back is just a Cobra Island setting, which could be cool if you are going to cut out portions and put it into maybe a diorama or something like that. That would be cool. It could be on a pedestal. Maybe they cut out this part and you put it on a little table and they're surrounding the table and somebody is moving a little Destro, one of those little mini metal figures. I can't remember what they're called offhand, but yeah, these could be cool for cutouts for smaller things where it could look like they're giving mission information. So this figure is figure number 29 in the series, and he's been out for a while. So when I take him out, it's probably a year, maybe 2 years since he's come out, and I'm finally opening him. I'm super looking forward to it, and yeah, let's break him open and see what we've got. Let's break Breaker open. All right, now that he's out of the package, let's take a closer look at Breaker and the Ram Cycle. First, I'm going to do the Ram Cycle. I'm going to take the Gatling gun out of Breaker's hand and replace it as the sidecar. First, the Ram Cycle has to have that Gatling gun. It's so quintessentially 80s, and I'm really glad that it has it. I'm also glad that this part is easy to take apart, and that it sticks really well to the side of this. Like it'll come apart this way before it comes away from the cycle, and I like that a lot because you're mostly going to be playing with it like that. So let's see. You put the handle in front of the thing, and you put that little notch around the handle to keep it still, and then you just close the whole thing. I thought there was something online that said when you roll it, the Gatling gun rotates. But I'm probably thinking of a different line. So that goes in there, and then of course this is easy to take apart again and take back out when you need to. So Hasbro didn't make that difficult to take apart at all. Though now that I've taken it apart, I think I may have dislodged a piece on the inside or something. And yeah, I didn't get the handle back around. Okay, so the handle needs to be through there, and then bloom, and then put it back in. And there are these two holes in there. The holes are let me show you. The holes are black, just that they don't look like much. So if you don't want to put it on at all, you don't have to. You can. It's perfectly acceptable as just a motorcycle. There's no kickstand or anything, so you have to put, whether you're using the Gatling gun for a figure or not, you have to have this part plugged in to get some balance. So let me plug this in. I was also really happy to not put on stickers. I don't ever want to put another sticker on a figure or a accessory again. I just want all the stickers put on for me. or in this case, painted on. So the front wheel, that moves, and the handlebars move with the wheel. So that's really nice. Front headlight, nice tread, not too deep, not very not super noticeable. Nice gray color hit. Little anti-lock brakes on there. Of course, G.I. Joe, and some sort of designation, which I'm happy about. I'm glad they didn't put Breaker's name or something on the side. That would have sucked. Nice engine detail. There's a little chain down here. The muffler. Some really nice touches. The tail light. Seat. I haven't put him on the motorcycle. I should do that before signing off. I'll do that if I remember to. There are pegs on the sides, little pegs. I don't know if you can see that, but these are for the feet. So they're to keep Breaker on the cycle. Breaker himself comes with the helmet, the communications helmet. Not so much with the backpack, which would probably be more or less worthless nowadays because everything it works fine in just really small. I'm sure all the communications gear fits right into that headpiece just fine. And of course he has the jacket, probably equipment, supplies, takes a bullet or two. It's a really nice modern touch to it. The helmet of course comes off. The glasses, I like the glasses are on there, but you can put it sort of partially on, so that it looks like he just has the goggles kind of up. So kind of like that. You can see his eyes. Then you can still see he's mic'd up. I would have liked an additional head with him blowing bubblegum or something. That would have been cool. But let's see what else Breaker does. So let's see. He looks up. Wow. To a very extreme degree, and he looks down. Also a lot down. A lot up, a lot down. All the way around, yes. And all the way back. And the arms have no butterfly joints in them. Do they? Oh my god, do they? Yeah, they have butterfly joints for some reason. You can see that right underneath right in here. That whole thing moves. So he has butterfly joints for some reason. Everybody's getting butterfly joints now. So down to about there. Bicep swivel. Let's see. He can't quite punch himself in the face, but double elbows. And let's see. The hand. Does it bend in? Does it have a hinge? Yeah, it has to, because the other one does. I can see the hinge on this one. Am I imagining that? No, it has a hinge. So maybe this one... Oh yeah, it's an up and down hinge. Okay. So it's the naughty hinge. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, it rotates all the way around. 360 degrees for that. I don't know if there's... this is molded on. I don't think this comes off at all. Even if you wanted it to. It's a little hole for a backpack. You'd have to line up the thing perfectly, which is something I kind of don't like with the other. The other ones you just plug them in and they were ready to go. With these you have to line up. The waist moves. I would have liked it if they'd hit that belt with a little bit of a different color to it. That belt sort of fades in. Actually, maybe there is a little bit of a color difference. No, I'm imagining that. Okay, so ball joints for the legs, and the legs, almost completely, in that position. And let's see, thigh swivel for both legs. If I can get it to move, yep. And double knees. Yes, and he can kick his own butt. And let's see. Yes, his feet rotate at the boots. Whoop, there we go. They also rotate just because they have the hinge and the swivel in the foot too. So hinge and swivel into the foot. And he is very, very flexible. So that is Breaker. I'm going to try to get him on the bike and come back Here he is on the bike. Both feet are on the pegs. Fit really nicely. Both hands were on the handlebars. This one came off. It's a little tough to put them through. At the same time, the hands don't sort of cooperate. Though they both have that trigger finger, like they're going to reach up for the brake and pull it. So that's really nice. The figure sits all the way down. When I adjust him, there we go. And of course, he looks up to a really nice degree. So looking up isn't a problem for him when you're posing him. So all in all, man, this is just really well made. They made a new breaker. They gave him some new sculpting. They put a cool helmet on. Some little designs that don't really show up because there's nothing to, there's no paint wash to him or anything. I wish they would have put something on there. And the same goes for his costume to make it pop a little bit more. His uniform to make it pop a little bit more. But I love that I didn't have to put on any of these stickers, but they still look great. I love that you can take the Gatling gun and wield it. I love that. I love that you can still leave this on like a kickstand. I love that you could take this off and you could just ride it like a motorcycle. I love everything about this, the ram cycle and breaker. And like I said, getting multiple of them is not a problem because I can reuse that breaker body. I bet I could even reuse the helmet on a few. I can put a Roadblock head on and put the helmet on. Actually, I can't because the skin color wouldn't match from here down. Damn it. Well, I could put other white guys on, I guess. But still, this uniform is the X-Wing pilot uniform of the G.I. Joe universe so far. So, I like it a lot. This was a great purchase, ×3, and I can't wait to open the others. So until next time, enjoy your toys.